Have you ever wondered if using different teas to make kombucha makes any difference to the taste? Well, we're going to find out today, and I've got 3 different varieties we're going to have a shot at. The first one is our normal zester Sri Lankan tea. This is what my friends from Sri Lanka bring me in, and it's my favourite tea I've ever had. Really good normal black tea. We also have green tea. Again, this is from Sri Lanka. It's a St. Clair's green tea, which we made a kombucha with. And we have mango flavoured tea. So this is normal black tea that has mango and banana pieces in it. So if we just have a look at the ingredients is black tea, mango banana flavour 4%, mango juice granules, banana juice granules. Now, we'll get to this, but I think there's an issue with this. We made the kombucha in exactly the same way, using the same SCOBY. And as we can see, I've got a normal black tea one running here. Lots of bubbles, so it's still fermenting, got a few days to go. SCOBY's looking really good and healthy, and it's becoming cloudy. So this is what we make it in. This was a really cheap item from IKEA. I think it was only $16, and it's working really, really well. And we just cover it with a bit of cheesecloth. So let's pour some of these. Here's our mango one, and the first thing I notice about it is when I open some of these, there's a bit of a fizz or a pop because there's a little bit of secondary fermentation that goes on, and that gives it a nice little sparkle. So if we listen to this one very carefully, I'll bring it over here and bring it close to the microphone, and we've got that little pop. And we can see that there's just a little bit of fizz at the top there. So we get the pop with the normal tea. We don't with the mango banana flavoured tea, and the green tea, which I haven't tried yet. There's a little bit of a pop with that one too. So we're going to pour a bit, and the reason I put it through a tea strainer is these are live. We get new SCOBYs growing in the top of the bottles. Some people like that. I don't like drinking this jelly-like substance. So we'll pour some of the mango flavoured out. And there it is there. It's nice and clear if you like clear, not very cloudy, a little bit cloudy. Here's our green tea, with quite a different colour, very clear. And finally our standard kombucha black tea. This is very cloudy. Because I make this at a fairly high strength, there's 8 tablespoons of tea for 5 and a bit litres of kombucha. I like to actually generally water it down a bit with some mineral water, and that gives it a bit of a sparkle too, but we're not going to do that this time. Now if you come in here, I can show you why we use a tea strainer. This is live SCOBY. So it started growing again in the bottle, and I find that it grows in the normal tea all the time and not as often in the other tea. And to prove it's just SCOBY, we just go throw it in there. So we'll try the mango banana one first. It has that kombucha smell to it, sort of like a ginger beery smell. It's not lively, there's hardly any fizz there at all. It's very pleasant, but I'm not quite sure it's turned into pure kombucha, and my guess would be that the flavours in this have some form of preservative and they've stopped reacting. So I think in future what I'll do is not use the flavoured teas, but when I bottle it, put some fruit inside the bottle or some fruit juice. So very nice, a little bit sweet because I don't think it's eaten all the sugar up. We'll go to our normal one now, and as I said, very cloudy. I normally do water it down a bit, but here we go. And that's got a definite slight fizz to it. It's not like drinking Coke or lemonade or anything. It's only a very gentle effervescence to it. It's quite sour, which is what it's meant to be. It tastes very nice, very refreshing. Very strong tannins because of the strength I make it at. But I do like that. Yeah, there's a definite fizz to that one. Much nicer taste, or I should say a sour taste, but a much more kombucha taste than the flavoured one. The banana and mango is just coming through on that, very slight. All right, now the one I haven't tried until now. This is our green tea, and it is just made up as normal green tea, pretty much a normal strength, maybe a little bit stronger. We can see that it's very slightly cloudy. Doesn't have much of a smell. Very little, in fact. That's quite dry, a little bit effervescent. Definitely has that green tea taste, but it's converted to kombucha. Yes, you can tell it's green tea. That's actually much more refreshing than the standard black tea. I like that. I'm going to keep doing that particular one. The green tea, it's not a strong taste. It doesn't have those really strong tannins, but is very refreshing, very light, and wouldn't really need any mineral water added, I don't think. It can just be drunk on its own like so. As I said, very slight effervescence to it. So there we go. That's our first 3 styles that we've done. I am going to do a ginger kombucha, but I will add the ginger to the bottle, not using a ginger flavoured tea or anything like that, because I think they put something in here to preserve the fruit flavours, whether that be a juice or fruit pieces, as it is in some, and that is inhibiting the kombucha growth. The green tea, really, really nice. If you haven't tried green tea kombucha, really recommend it quite strongly. It's very refreshing, very nice. Lost most of the green tea taste, but it's definitely a kombucha and a light form of kombucha. And we will continue doing our standard one because that is extremely good for you and very refreshing. So if you tried any of these, or you've tried something different, or you have a better way of flavouring the different kombucha batches that we do, let me know in the comments. I'm rather enjoying this. I really am liking kombucha. Bit of a surprise. Didn't think I would, but I do. Anyway, you guys enjoy life. I'm going to brew up some more kombucha, and I'll catch you in the garden.